Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up custom columns inside your Facebook Ads Manager. And the reason you want to do that is because, as you know, Facebook gives you a whole bunch of different metrics to look at, but it's important that you're filtering by the right metrics. That way you can make educated decisions with respect to your Facebook ads, and also look at the data such as, how much purchases you got, what it's costing you, all that good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do it inside a brand new ads account, but this ad account that you're looking at, as you guys can see, it's already set up here. And the 4 to 5 main important metrics are going to be on the far right. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. But as you guys can see here we have the purchases followed by the cost per purchase. That way we can see how much purchases that we got versus what was the average cost per purchase. And then we have the amount spent followed by the website conversion value. So that way we can see how much we spent per campaign, and then how much revenue we generated from that specific campaign. And then the last column that you see here is the ROAS column, which basically, it takes the amount spent divided by the website conversion value, and it gives you the ROAS. So these are the 5 most important columns. Now, as you guys can see here, we have more columns, right? And although these are important, the main metrics that you're going to be looking at are the far right, but we're going to go ahead and set these up as well, such as unique outbound clicks, and then, the click-through rate, all these different metrics. So I'll go ahead and set it up inside a brand new ads account, and I recommend that you do the same. And this is going to be mainly for e-commerce stores. Now, if you're doing lead generation, it's very much going to be the same. The only difference is, instead of add to cart, initiate checkout, if you might just do leads, and I'll show you exactly what that looks like if you are doing lead gen. For the purpose of this video, you're going to want to go ahead and click on this column right here where it says columns and performance, and then go down to where it says customize columns. So we'll go ahead and click that. So the first thing we want to do is let's go ahead and go through each one. So we'll go ahead and keep all of this, the results, the reach, impressions. Let's go ahead and scroll down a little bit further. You could turn these on or you could keep these on or off. It's not a big factor. This is more advanced, understanding what your engagement rate and conversion rate is, but, you can keep these on and off. Really depends. Now over here, we have the CPM cost per 1,000 impressions. This is important. So we're going to go ahead and check that. And then we'll scroll down. As you guys can see here, we have the page post. All these metrics, they don't, really, these are not as important. So we're going to go ahead and just disregard those. Now we have the cost per page, page/post engagement. We'll go ahead and disregard that. We'll disregard the messaging. And then now we get down to the media. So for us, we run a lot of video ads. So we usually like to use these metrics, which is video plays at 75, video plays at 95, and video plays at 100. So if you're not using video at all, then you can go ahead and turn these, not click these, but you should be using videos because, video creatives are working really great currently. Average video play, I don't really care much about that. We just care about the video plays at 75, 95, and 100. And again, the reason we do this is just to get an idea, as well as to also retarget people who watched, anywhere between 75 to 100% of a video. So we'll go ahead and check these 3, and then we'll scroll down. Now, when we get to clicks, this is really important. So, ideally people would go ahead and turn on link clicks, right? But you don't want to do that, because what link clicks with Facebook, what Facebook, mentions, what link clicks is anyone who clicks, on your ad, regardless if they click on a link or the ad itself, right? So literally, if someone lands on your ad and they click on the ad, right? Not even click on the link, just click on the ad, right? That will be considered a link click, right? And that's not really great. We don't want that. We want to actually, capture, or we want to look at the results of people that actually clicked a link to go out to the landing page that we have on our site. So to do that, you want to go ahead and make sure you click unique outbound link clicks, because again, link click could just be someone that clicks any link on the page, or even the ad itself. But unique outbound link clicks, as you guys can see here, it says the number of people who performed an outbound link click. And an outbound link click means someone who clicked on the link that you have linked to the ad and actually went to the page, right? So we're going to go ahead and make sure that we go ahead and click on unique outbound link clicks as opposed to link clicks. And then same thing here. we're going to want to know the click-through rate. And again, you don't want to just do, unique click-through rate. You want to do unique outbound click-through rate. Again, this means the percentage of people that actually clicked on the link and actually went to the landing page that you have linked to that specific ad. So make sure you go ahead and click outbound CTR as opposed to, just regular click-through rate. So we'll go ahead and scroll down. Sorry, it looks like I clicked outbound click-through rate. We want to make sure it's unique outbound click-through rate. So we'll go ahead, it looks like we're all done here. So we'll go ahead and scroll down. Cost per clicks. So again, here for the clicks and the cost, we're going to want to make sure we go ahead and highlight cost per unique outbound link click. Okay. And this will basically tell us the cost per link click that is unique. All right, so now we go ahead and get down to the metrics. Now this is very important, so bear with me here. We're gonna want to go ahead and, as you guys can see here, add payment info. And again, if you're in e-commerce, you're gonna want to go ahead and do this. So add payment info. We're gonna go ahead and click on total, right? As well as let's see, total as well as cost, right? Okay. And then we'll go ahead and scroll down. And we'll see add to cart, same thing. We'll go ahead and click on total as well as cost, right? Because, again, we don't really care about the value, what is the value of the people that added to cart. We care about what it's costing us, right? So we'll both do add payment info as well as add to cart. And then we'll keep scrolling down. And as you guys can see here, we have checkouts initiated. Same thing. We're going to go ahead and click on total. And then we're going to go ahead and click on cost, which again will tell us how many people initiated checkout, and then what is the cost per initiate checkout. So we'll go ahead and scroll down. All right, let's see what else we got here. So here, if you're doing lead gen, you're gonna wanna make sure you go ahead and click on leads, right? So click on total, as well as click on cost. If you wanna know what the value is, you can go ahead and highlight value, but the main important thing is you wanna have the total as well as the cost, which will show you how many people actually became a lead, and then what is it costing you. So we'll go ahead and keep scrolling. And then over here, we have, as you guys can see here, purchase ROAS. You only have one option, so we'll go ahead and click that. And then over here, we have purchases. So over here, we're going to click on total, right? We're going to click on value as well as cost. And again, this is going to tell us the total number of people that purchased. It's going to tell us the value, right? Meaning how much was the value of the people that purchased. And then the cost. What is it costing us per purchase? So we'll go ahead and keep scrolling down. And then it looks like that is it for this section. So let's see, I believe this is it, but there's still something very important that we need to do, which I'll get to right now. Let me just make sure that there's nothing else that we're missing. Great, so that is it, right? So over here, what you need to do, as you guys can see here, if we scroll towards the bottom, we have add payment info. We have the website add payment info clicked or checked. You want to go ahead and uncheck this, right? Because we just want to know the total ad payment info. Over here, it's going to give us many more metrics, right? We don't care about the website ad payment info. We just care about the total ad payment info. Don't worry, if you unclick it, it's not going to go away. It'll still show the total. Same thing with add to cart. Go ahead and uncheck Facebook add to cart as well as website add to cart. Because again, we just care about the total. And then checkouts initiated, same thing. We'll go ahead and unclick website checkout initiated, and then on Facebook website checkout initiated. Purchases, same thing. We'll go ahead and unclick Facebook and then website. And then for the website ROAS, we'll also unclick that as well. And then purchase conversion value, we're going to go ahead and unclick that as well. Now, we have all the important metrics set up. Now what you need to do is organize it like I have here. Again, the most important metrics are going to be on the far right. That way, you can just scroll to the far right and you can see the metrics here. As you guys can see how organized it is here, we have the purchase, cost per purchase, amount spent, website conversion value, and then the ROAS. So the last thing is going to be the ROAS. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and find ROAS. So as you guys can see here, ROAS, we're going to go ahead and drag that all the way down to the bottom. And that will be the one on the far right. So let's go ahead and drag that. And then if we look back here, we have website purchase conversion. So we'll go ahead and find that. Let's see, where is that website purchase conversion right here. So that'll be second to last. And then if we go back here, we have amount spent. So let's go ahead and find the amount spent. Let's see, amount spent should be, I believe it's somewhere here at the very top. Amount spent right here. So we'll go ahead and drag that. And then this will be, third, right? As you guys can see here, it'll be the third from the right. And then we have cost per purchase. So let's go ahead and find cost per purchase. And we'll go ahead and put that above amount spent, right? So as you guys can see here, we have amount spent and then cost per purchase. And then right before cost per purchase, we're going to go ahead and do purchases. So perfect. So we have purchases here already. So now we have purchase, cost per purchase, amount spent, purchase conversion value, and then ROAS. Great. So we have the most important metrics on the far right, the most important 5. So now let's go back and let's look at the other metrics. So now here we have cost per payment info as well as how much people added payment info. So let's go ahead and find cost per payment info, and then we'll go ahead and put that right under or right before purchase. Okay. And then what we need to do is find add payment info, which is right here, and we'll put it right above that. Perfect. So we had add payment info, cost per add payment info. And then next we have, next we have cost per initiate checkout and then checkout initiated. So the first one we're going to find is checkout initiated. Let's go ahead and find checkout initiated. So we'll find this and then we'll put that right here, right above payment info, and then cost per checkout initiated. So as you guys can see here, and again, we're setting this up, you guys, based on the customer journey. So first of all, someone has to add to cart, right? And then they have to initiate checkout, and then they have to add their payment info if they're not using PayPal or any other third-party software such as PayPal. And then they have purchases, right? So we're setting it up in the way the customer journey looks like. So again, we have here, add to cart. So we'll go ahead, we have cost per add to cart and then add to cart. As you guys can see here, we have cost per add to cart, and then right before that we have add to cart. And now let's go ahead and see what we got next. So now we have cost per unique outbound click, right? So the first thing that we see here is the unique outbound click, and then here we see the CTR, right, which is the the click-through rate, and then here we have the cost per click-through rate. So let's go ahead and find cost per unique outbound link click. Let's see, cost per unique outbound link click. So over here, so we already have it, cost per unique outbound link click, and then we have unique outbound click-through rate, and then we have unique outbound clicks. Perfect. So as you guys can see here, we have unique outbound clicks, and then we have the unique CTR, and then we have cost per unique outbound link. And as you guys can see here, we have that set up just like that. And then let's go back here and see what else we have. So here we have video play at 75, 95, and 100. So we'll go ahead and see if that is set up. So as you guys can see here, it's already set up at 75, 95, and 100. And then the rest really doesn't matter on how you set it up, as long as you have so we'll go, actually we can go ahead and delete this. I forgot to delete this video percentage watch. We'll go ahead and delete that. So as you guys can see here, the rest, the rest I believe would already be set up for you because these were already set up. But the rest here, we have 3-second plays, we have schedule, we have end, when the ad ends, when the ad was scheduled, and then we have the engagement rate. So all of these are important. But again, the most important metrics are going to be on the far right. So once you have it set up, right, what you're going to want to do is go ahead and click Save as Preset. And the reason we do this is because now whenever you log into your ads manager, you're not going to have to find it or reset it. You're automatically it's going to be set up for you. So as you guys can see here we have this called as SFA metrics. So it'll automatically be populated like that. So what you want to do is click Save as Preset, and then over here, as you can see, it says type a name. You can name it anything. We like to name it ROAS, or we just like to name it, the agency name, but you can name it ROAS or anything you would like, as long as you name it and click Save as Preset, and then go ahead and click Apply. Perfect. So now let's go ahead and take a look at, the metrics. So as you guys can see, this is again a brand new ad account. Again, here we have the ROAS, here we have the purchase conversion value, here we have the amount spent, cost per purchase, just like we have here in this ad account that's already built out. And that is how you set up custom columns. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.